and spent the night together. But, you know, we were still kind of on the outs. For the famous Vibe photo shoot with Big and I, we didn't arrive together, nor did we leave together.
It's HBO.
I just hope I could sell a lot of records, you know, so I could like pull on this coattail. Follow up.
Why you want to pull on my coattail?
Because you know I just
I'm saying, but it don't have to be like that. We family.
We were cracking jokes like we always do, but it wasn't real.
So the bad boys and the bad girls.
But y'all are married and whatnot.
Oh yeah, no question. That's my old lady.
Which is it's kind of rare in this business for a couple to be out there. You know, people know about it and everything. I mean, what do y'all think it represents to a lot of young people out there?
Unity.
I hear you.
Togetherness.
When I decided to be his wife, I wanted to be married to him in a happily committed, trusting, and trustworthy relationship. But, you know, it's not like we took the time to figure it out. And he was traveling, even more so now.
So drinking mafia? Sleeping in the airport?
We was out on the road and she was away, and even the Big wanted to be good. It was just so many people around him to stop him from doing that. You know, he's on the road with 20 other guys. And Big was like dating Kim. And, you know, she was around. She had to be around. So that was always a back and forth situation too. You know what I mean? Because it was, you know, they would date and she would see things and she'd be beefing with Big too.
It was just like that. 23, 24, come on. We too young to take any relationship serious. All we was taking serious was that money. To make sure we had #1 records. You know what I'm saying? And it was just fun. You know what I'm saying? Living that fast life.
One time, Big came home only for like maybe 2 hours to pack because he had to leave again. And I'm like, really? If you knew you had to leave again, you definitely should have come home for some period of time other than the 2 hours to pack the bag and leave again. I was like, okay, I have to do something to let him understand. Like, something's gotta give. And so I threw his bag out on our balcony thinking that I would make them miss their flight. And in return, he cut up all my clothes and I was so upset.
They never had physical stuff. It was never nothing with no hands or nothing physical. They would just curse each other out like a motherfucker and it was like being thrown, clothes, yeah, watches, jewelry. Like, jewelry would get thrown out the window. Like, yeah, and I just had to go downstairs and try to see if I could find that ring, find that watch. It was stuff like that used to happen a lot.
I didn't like what our situation had become, you know? I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Faith called me telling me that she had to move and that she was gonna leave Big. And I'm like, where are you gonna move to, Faith? Where are you and China gonna move? She was like, I don't know, I just have to get out of this apartment. By the time I got to Brooklyn, she had packed her stuff. They're fighting. And so me and China was upstairs and her and Big were downstairs. And I heard this like gunshot. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me get China. I didn't know, I was like, what? And so she shot at the dresser, trying to scare him. And that was it.
You have to think we're in our early 20s. She's in a marriage and it's breaking down right in front of her face. She kind of felt out of control.
I just left and left everything there, all the furniture, all the clothes. I was kind of done. Shortly after I moved out of our apartment, Kim was on Wendy Williams' show on the radio.
Kim was talking about Big in a way that could have been construed as a romantic relationship. And Wendy says to Kim, what about Faith? And Kim says, I don't know, they're not even together.
She got on the radio and felt comfortable enough to say that Big and I were not wearing wedding rings. I just felt like that's like really out of bounds. Even though she didn't get on there and say, we're together. She said, that's my baby. But you know, it was enough to tell something was going on. But I'm like, I'm pissed. And I was shocked at him. Like, wait, did he authorize it? Because it was just like, okay, now you're really starting to be disrespectful.
And I guess we were really naive, but there was some times where I remember Faith would say, oh, this dress doesn't fit me anymore. Kim, you can have it. So she was looking at Kim as a little sister. So probably, you know, after a couple of infidelity moments, this was the one that really hurt her.
We was back in town. He had been staying in a hotel in the city. I went there like in the middle of the night and I asked him, are you little Kim? And he did not deny it. And I just kind of felt like really stupid because I'm like, wait, all this time I've been, you know, like, really? And you told me to be around her? And then it was like the vibe with everybody around me, like, duh. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, really? You didn't? I didn't know. I did not. So I just was very like, I don't think we're gonna be together anymore. I was definitely tired of finding out about the different infidelities. Once you get into that type of situation, I think the reason people may stay, I know one of them can be, is because they don't have that much self-worth. I'm no professor, no psychiatrist, but I do know that that's just not what I'm here for. I knew he loved me, but I had to leave. After me leaving our apartment in Brooklyn, it was weird, and Big was trying to get in touch with me, but, you know, I was like, I'm tired of being, you know, hurt. Like, this is not what I want to feel like.
When her and Big started separating, she felt strange.